Good day again, one and all. This is Kathy. I am the Scrap and Crafty Gardener, and I welcome you to my channel. Take 3 today. For some reason, the camera keeps stopping recording, so I already have some of this done, so I'm going to explain it. I am going to be making a baby card today using this paper pack set that I got from Hobby Lobby. This is a little safari paper crafting kit. I chose 4 papers from it, and I'm going to be using the stickers, the embellishments, and the pop-up characters here that come with this set. But I'm going to set that aside for now. I chose 4 papers from the pack. This green safari animal print, this Oh Baby print, and then there's I have a larger piece here, a green animal print background, and then this orange stripe. So for the pieces you need for this card, the center panel, the green is 4 1/4 by 4 3/4. The safari print is 4 by 4 1/2. Now I'm going to use some vellum on here because I want to use a baby die cut that I have from Divinity Designs. I'm going to color this later, so I'll get to that. Thankfully, I hadn't got that far. So I stamped a sentiment on my vellum already. And this is Divinity Designs Bless This Baby. And I stamped congratulations on the birth of your. And I needed to do that first because the vellum takes a while to dry. And I had explained that I used Stays On jet black ink because it's meant for slick surfaces, and it'll dry much quicker and keep you from smearing. If you have heat resistant vellum, you can use any kind of ink that you want and then just heat it to set it. I don't. If I heat my vellum, it will just crinkle up and melt into pieces. So I have already stamped it. I do apologize. I didn't want to waste another piece of vellum. Then I'm using 2 side panels for my card. The white measures 2 1/2 by 7. The green layer is 2 1/4 by 6 3/4. And then the elephant layer is 2 by 6 1/2. And I have 2 of those. Then I have 2 center side panels. The green measures, which one is this one now? Okay, this measures 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. The orange stripe measures 2 by 4, and I have 2 of those. And then I have 6 long green panels. These measure 1 inch by 2 1/4, and then the print is 3/4 of an inch by 2, and I have 6 of those. And then I have 8. The green is 1 inch by 1 inch square. The orange stripe is 3/4 by 3/4, and I have 8 of those already put together. Now, I'm going to be making, this is a double display shutter card that I saw on Iced Images, and I'll have the link to that video below. If you're not familiar with Iced Images, she makes all kinds of fancy fold cards in multiple sizes, from anywhere from A2 to 6 by 6 and up. So to make the card, you need 2 pieces of 5 by 7 cardstock, and I had already cut out 1 1/4 inch squares from each of the 4 corners on both pieces. All right, I hadn't got this far, so this is where I'm going to start now, and hopefully the camera won't stop on me again. And it didn't record either. Okay, so these pieces measure 7 inches by 7 1/2 inches, and I want to make sure I'm on my 7 1/2 inch line, and I need a ruler. So I'm going to come to the 1 1/4 inch mark, and I'm going to score down 1 1/4 inches. And I'm going to flip it over and do the same on this end. Just down 1 1/4 inches. Now I'm going to score at the 2 1/2 inch mark all the way down the paper. And then at the 5 inch mark all the way down the paper. Then I'm going to flip this and do the same that I did on the other end. 1 1/4 inches down 1.25 inches. Flip it up. Now, if you have a longer cutting board or a scoring board, you don't have to keep flipping it. You can just make your marks that way. I do. I have the large 12-inch Martha Stewart, but it doesn't really fit on my desk here in camera range. So I'm just going down 1.25 inches. And so I've got the short marks. I think you'll see when I fold it. And I'm going to do the same to the other piece of paper. 1.25 inches for 1.25 inches. Flip it up. 1.25 inches for 1.25 inches. Now down 2.5 inch mark, the 5-inch mark, and then I'm going to flip this and do my 1.25 inches for 1.25 inches. Okay, done with the scoring board. Now hopefully this card will go together fairly quickly. Now I need my cutter, and I'm going to turn this, and I'm going to take a little pencil, and I'm going to put a little pencil dot right at the end of the 1.25 inch score lines that I did. And then I'm going to line this up at 1.25 inches and cut between those two lines. It's all right if you go over a little bit. And I'm going to do the same over here. Okay, I'm going to do that to both pieces. I'm just going to put a little pencil dot. It just kind of helps me see if I'm doing things sort of right. Okay, now comes the fun part. You take this, and I'm going to score the top separately from the center. So I'm making a mountain here, so this score needs to be a valley. Okay. So then this is a valley. So this is going to be a mountain, and this is going to be a valley. So that'll fold up nicely like that. So I've got a mountain here, a valley here, and a mountain here. And, oh, it's underneath my ruler. Now I'm just going to crease these down. And that should line up nicely. If you try doing the outside pieces first, it gets a little confusing. So if you fold your inside flat first, it'll work much easier for you. I'm going to do the same over here. I have a mountain and a valley. So I need a valley here, a mountain here, a valley here, and a mountain. Valley, mountain, valley, mountain. And score those down. Now I'm just going to flip one upside down. And I'm just going to put a little piece of Scotch tape that I'm going to steal from my sister-in-law. I did bring a roll down, but I can't find it. And I'm just going to hold these together just a littlest bit, because these are just going to like butt up against each other with a little bit of a gap. I just want to hold it temporarily, because what's going to happen is this is going to fit in here. Just like that. So now I'm going to glue it down. And I'm just using the tape just to give it a little bit of, you don't want it, the butts totally together, or you'll need to trim some of this off. And I'm just going to put glue on the inside here just to hold this down. Nice. Now it's going to fold up just like that. And now the other piece is just going to go on the back of the card, and I'll put that on when we're done. That's just going to kind of cover up that seam. All right. This is our center panel, and it's going to fit right in here. So I'm going to glue that down flat. Remember, this piece is the 4 1/4 by 4 3/4 for the green. So if you just wanted one layer, that's the size you need. Now for the side panels, these are going to go right here. I'm just going to get those lined up. You could also do this with colored cardstock instead of white cardstock in the background. That would be very pretty. I'm thinking of a Christmas one now with red and gold and poinsettias. Okay. Now these panels are going to go right here. And they're going to fit right over the top. You don't want to put the glue on the edge that is being folded up. And you want to make sure your animals are right side up. So if you can see, there's a fold here. That's not where I'm putting the glue. I'm putting the glue on the flat part that is not folded. And that will fit on there nicely. Okay, now all these little pieces parts, the longer ones, will go right in here. Just like that. And there's 6 long areas that I'm going to put these on. And this Oh Baby paper is pretty, but it's just like oh baby over and over again. So I thought that was a little much. So that's why I only used it for this small decorative edge. Aha! Thankfully, it dropped right where it was supposed to go. Oh, I could that new set I got from GinaK with the house from our home to yours for Christmas. Wouldn't that be wonderful to stamp that on the inside here, and then have pine trees down here? I need a little bit more glue there. I can see various uses for this. Now these, I'm going to take my stripes and put them all different directions, I think. I believe so. Just to add a little je ne sais quoi. And just because I can. Now you're wondering where these other pieces go. They go on these little flaps right there. I don't know why I did that. Used to gluing things down. Not over here unless you want to put one there, which you could, but nobody's going to see it. Yes, I think I will make this card up as a Christmas card too. And I will, probably not today, but I'll put it in my community posts so you can see what it looks like. I can see using this particular layout for a whole variety of cards. Now, that's how the card will be on the front. So let me get all these stickers and embellishments. I don't think I want to use these letters. They look a little fuzzy to me. Okay. I do want to put the word baby. Now, I didn't pay $6.99 for that. I think that's the... Oh, $5.99 is the original price, but I always wait and get on the weeks that they have their scrapbooking stuff half off usually, or 30% off, something like that. Okay, so the baby is going to go on the inside here, and that's where I need my piece of vellum. And I thought I pulled out a couple of greens. Let me just get a scrap piece of paper here and see which color green looks the best. That one's a little too bright. That's a possibility. I like the fatter end. When I'm testing colors, I like a nice smooth. That's too bright. So those two go over there. I'm thinking this one. This is G483 Grass Green. And I'm just going to take I have scrap paper that I used to color on. And I'm just going to color the word baby. Again, this is from Divinity Designs. They have a lot of nice word dyes and matching stamps. Okay, see if I got all of it colored, and I did not. All right, and that is going to go on the vellum. And you should see I use scrap paper for this. I think this is left over from the snowman card I did the other day when I had stamped it and got it wrong. I just flipped it over and used it for something else. And I kind of want this to be straight, just like that. Now, I'm going to flip this over and just trace with my glue the baby for now. If I put an embellishment on here, then I'll add glue behind the embellishment also. But this will give the vellum something to adhere to on my card without it showing. And I'm just going to set, I've got a little glass block. Now for these stickers. Oh, that one's cool. Born to be Wild. Will that fit there? Yes, that will fit there. Let's see. I like this "You Are Loved." I think that's a little too long for there, so that's not going to work. No, I can trim it. I'm going to trim it down. Okay, I'm going to stand up and try to get that somewhat centered. All right. Now, I do want to decorate the outside with some of these cutest little animals. I love that elephant. He's going to go right there on the bottom. And I'm just going to add a little bit of liquid glue to him for the simple reason I don't know how old these sticker packs are when you get them from the store. So that just adds a little bit. And Mr. Elephant, or you have Mr. Elephant's down here. Mr. Giraffe is going to come up here. Adding a little bit of glue. And I like this hello little one. I'm going to put it right over the paper. It's just almost exactly the right size. Oh, look, they have that oh baby. All right, let's just fill this one in. Take that one off and cover that up. Wasn't going to take it off, but it started to pull off. So I'm going to center that right over that green and have the oh baby right there. And now I think just some rhinestones. These little kits are, their designs aren't always what I'm looking for, but they do have a lot of cute embellishments and matching papers. All right, so I'm going to put some of these brown ones in there. I'm going to put one here, and then what I'm going to do is put just a tiny drop of glue right behind that brown one and hold that down. And I'll take a green one. I think right over here. I don't want to put a whole lot on the inside because it will be covered up for the majority. And hold that one down. And that pretty much, other than these little corners down here, that pretty much is going to hold that down. Now I need some on the outside. I like the green. All right. Yeah, we need one there. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. His little nose wants to pull that paper up. So that's going to have to make sure that that is down and he gets opened first. I need one more up here, I think. And I'm going to go with the blue. Okay, I think that's my card for today. And then it will open up just like that. Oh, I do need to cover up the back. Almost forgot about that. This is where you can use and write your own message on here. But it will cover up that seam. And you can decorate this up. You could stamp it however you would like. But there, now it's covered up. Okay. This is awesome. And it will stand up just like that. It will stand up on its own. All right. That's my card for today. I will have the link to iced images below. Enjoy it and have a great rest of your day.